Interview? Oh, they're ready? Okay, let me go in now. Yo.
One covering the situation. Anyone specifically targeting me to make content out of it by
Wait a
directly
second.
disrupting our broadcast?
Hello?
Somebody joined. Hello.
Oh,
Nice to meet
hello.
you. It's
Yo.
Red Bitch again.
Good evening,
Yo.
rat bitch.
Okay.
Oh, good evening. Sodapoppin. Or do you prefer Kamala Poppins?
I don't prefer Kamala Poppins.
All right, write that down. Kamala Poppins, welcome to the studio. We are hosting some interviews with members of OnlyFans. We have Rat Bitch Sunglitters taking the notes, and then we have me, the Zico here as your main host. Welcome, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Zico. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're
welcome.
absolutely happy to have you. Right now, I mean, let's just cut to the chase here. There has been some developments in the guild roster. A lot of people in the guild, we've interviewed them. They've been siding with you on that. Do you have anything that you would like to say about that?
I mean, I think there's been currently we're working on a betting system because we support gambling and OnlyFans. And right now we're trying to get all the bets in, and it seems like a lot of the bets are going towards my favor. So it seems like a lot of people have confidence that I'm going to come out on top. And you know, I think I share that sentiment as well. I think I've got a lot of years of experience that may, and I say this lightly because it might shine through in this warrior versus warrior with the same exact talents and the same exact gear, with no throwing weapons, one potion allowed only, no racials duel.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So we have actually interviewed all of the members and actually specifically asked them for who they think is going to win and with what kind of scores as well. Like you said, overwhelmingly, people are voting in your favor. Do you think that this puts extra pressure on you, though?
Yes, I think I have a hell of a lot more to lose than Tyrant won at the end of the day. So there's definitely a little more pressure on my end. If Tyrant 1 loses, it's like, oh, wow, who would have guessed, right? But if I end up losing this very, very RNG heavy duel, it's like, oh my gosh, how did Soda lose? He's supposed to be the best, and they're not going to understand, you know, the intricacies of politics and what really goes into a duel like this.
Absolutely. Most of the members in the guild have been saying that you are winning this 5-1, 5-2.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. This is Zico's lawyer. Zico, can you hit Control S and mute your ping ping ping? Like I'm trying to listen to this interview.
My Control S. Sorry. What is that?
And mute your game sound. I want to listen to the interview.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for that, lawyer. Sorry about that.
Did you get my lawyer too?
No, you don't need legal representation here. This is
okay.
You don't need it. You're not accused of anything.
Okay.
So yes. How do you respond to the fact that PS Hero said that Tyler 1 moves like a bot and you will crush him because of that?
I mean, the thing is, I agree. He does move like a bot. These are all facts and very true. The unfortunate reality, though, is moving like a bot while hamstrung and being unable to move in general, being a bot doesn't make a difference at that point. We're both just going to slither around like snails hamstrung, just beating each other with the same weapon, or freaking weapon, hoping that the other person doesn't parry and I get crits. That's kind of what's about to happen here. So yeah, he does move like a freaking bot. It's kind of gross and hard to look at, but it may not make an actual difference here.
Ooh.
So what you're saying is you're 100% confident that you're going to win this because he plays like a bot and moves like a bot, and you don't. You have insane movement. Is that fair?
I didn't say that. I said that, you know, it could go either way. There are people betting on Tyler winning. Not as many, of course, but overall, there are people that are betting because there is a reality where he does, and he gets extremely. He's just going to be super skilled in that duel.
Mm-hmm.
Could happen.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is of course Soda being very humble right now, knowing that this is going to be an easy win.
Uh-huh.
Do you think so? You were the previous war chief. Then you died in an incident in Stratholme.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this run that Tyler 1 has had as the current war chief, do you think he's done a good job with that?
I think Tyler has absolutely carried OnlyFangs in my absence. While I have been in the desert like Lisan Al Gaib, climbing myself through the ranks back to my position, during that time, I think Tyler has carried and held the guild together in a phenomenal way. However,
Absolutely.
his time of reign has come to an end.
Oh.
And today will be kind of his day to fall flat and you to reclaim control. Now, there's also been some talks about a potential list that you have. Would you like to elaborate on that a little bit?
Ooh.
So, see, when I died and I lost my previous war chief title, something that we haven't gotten to see a whole lot of, I took a lot of accountability on that death. It was my fault. And I absolutely took all the blame. I recognized my failures. Wait, what was the question again? I had a whole speech, but then I forgot what your question was. What was it? No, seriously, what did you ask me again?
My question was about,
the
question
list.
was about the list.
Yeah,
yes,
the list.
You made a
so
list.
I did all the right things in that sense, and I got punished for it. I had to go through literal hell, probably the hardest punishment that has ever been dished out amongst anyone ever in OnlyFangs. Dare I say, for no good reason at all. And I ate that. And not only did I eat that, I ate everyone else's in this guild the entire time. And thus, I collected a list of names that have made me eat it. And I have those names written down, and I will use those names and do whatever the I want to those people once I reclaim my title. That is what the list is.
Would you leak one name on that list, perhaps?
Zico.
What?
Oh,
Why am I on the list?
I saw you training this mother, giving him all these. I see you, mother. I see you getting in calls with Tyler and glazing him up and talking to him and teaching him how to do things. What's going on?
Listen, my hands are tied here, okay? I have to respect the authority. If any war chief summons me to give him counsel... He didn't summon
you! You just showed up!
He basically summoned me. That's the same thing. What am I supposed to do at that point? My hands are tied.
They're not tied, man.
Where's my lawyer? Savage!
Sony was...
Get in here.
Sony, he asked for Sony, and you popped up as well. War
It's
Chief,
true,
I'm
it's
here because you
true.
summoned me. Motherfucker, you just walked in the door and said, do you need
No,
me?
Tonka called him. Tonka called
Did
him,
he?
and Zico had to go there. Yes.
Yes.
It's all documented. It was at 9 p.m., right?
That's correct.
January
He said,
13th?
I
Yeah.
want Sony or the guy who beat Sony. I believe those were his exact words.
Yes, Zico is cleared on this. Sorry. Also,
Yeah,
Soda,
you're
you
writing this down?
need to dye your hair pink, man. Everyone put an effort to fill that little sub goal.
You're so mad
You have to do
that in the last 2
You have to
minutes
do it.
of the subathon, you tried to like get a train
No,
going.
I was
of
there. I
subs.
was there since
I
like
know you
5
were.
bubbles of
You're
your
like,
level.
Guys, I'm gonna gift 100 subs and you're all gonna follow me, right? And no one did. And now you're upset
I
about
tried to rally your chat, and I was like, guys, I would give 100 subs. You guys follow my lead,
Bro,
and I give 100 subs. And where is everyone at?
You're actually like mod checking around like, guys?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
minus $500, Savix. Okay, what can I say? The goal's been there the whole subathon. I've been singing a cappella Fireflies and Let It Go the whole time.
That was really good, by the way. That was
Yes,
really good.
Yeah.
It
I
is not
respect
moved.
that, but wrap it up with the pink hair dye.
Why?
Like, give it
We
to
didn't reach the
community.
goal.
They want
we weren't
it.
even close.
Okay, we
weren't
could have
even
reached
close.
it. We could have reached it because I messaged Zario and I was like, Zario, do you like kids? Like, if you want to help kids, donate to charity right now. As soon as
Bro,
I messaged
25.
that,
Okay, 20.
Zario goes offline on Discord, man. I was like, Zario hates kids. What is going on?
Okay,
I
so
need
oh
it
my
back.
God.
Anyways, guys, sorry to crash this interview. And,
it's okay.
dye your
It's-
hair pink, man. I'm
Maybe
leaving.
one
Bye.
day. Well, no, I'm not doing it. Anyways, continue the interview, please.
Yes. So, sorry, I got thrown off there for a second. Yes. So, what were we talking about?
I don't.
Yeah, we were taking me
the-
off the
the
list.
list?
That's that.
The
Yeah, are we
list?
taking me off the list? Is that what happened?
I mean, let me see my
No, that
list
means
here.
it
Hang
hasn't
on.
been-
So my list
Yeah.
is Lacari, Hot Forms, Tyler 1, Moonfair, J Tula, Russell, Patty, Forson, Simon, Spango, Arofia, Cameo, Pokelaws, Alex S, Zach GG, twice because he pissed me off twice. Toast FPS starts, Louis Fu, Sukaday, Fastfeet, Gordon, Parla, Zico, Sony, Pontus. All pissed me off.
That's a lot of people. Damn.
Oh my God.
I've been
But you
collecting.
can take me off. I feel like that list is long enough, even without my name on it. So,
I mean, we'll see when this
Um,
interview is published. We'll see, like, you know, what kind of light it's on me.
yeah,
Okay.
no, of course. The best possible light is what we do here on ZNN. Moving forward, of course, there has been some talks about a potential punishment for Lacari.
Yes.
I've been hearing a lot of whispers in the wind about that. What exactly are you going to do to this man should you win the duel?
So, here's the reality. If I win the duel, Lacari's getting punished. Simple as that. And his punishment's not going to be fun. It's going to be as miserable as I can possibly make it, in a realistic way. If I lose the duel, I am going to come to Tyler and say, hey, Tyler, can we punish Lacari? And I think Tyler will just say yes. So no matter what, at the end of this, everyone's going to win except Lacari. I think we're going to come through and he's going to get put in his place as he f***ing deserves. And what that punishment's going to be, I mean, the lightest punishment I could go is making him endure exactly what I did. I might just give him 5 different songs to acapella to. And I'm probably
Not
increase
bad.
the push-ups, increase everything, just step it up a notch.
Okay. Okay.
And make him level a warrior. Also make him delete his I'll make him level another warrior. And if he dies on it, I don't know. I haven't thought it through.
Okay. But it sounds like it's going to be a severe punishment for Lacari.
It's not going to be light. It's going to, I want it to surpass mine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that seems only reasonable to me, at least. Rat Kari, as he has been getting called lately, probably has it coming from what I can see. Now, there has been some worries in the guild as well, due to the fact that we have lost our 300 out of 300 enchanter and also our mats.
Yeah.
Is OnlyFangs going to recover financially for Molten Core?
I mean, you saw at the last tribute meetings, we've already been enduring some serious budget cuts. So losing a 300 enchanter in itself is, not going to help that. I don't know what kind of materials we've lost. Under the leadership of Tyler, OnlyFangs has been prospering and doing very well. But one thing that has been lacking was overall just getting a head count on where we are in preparation. I've only recently just started on getting an herbalism count. I haven't even yet begun to, dig into where our enchanting currently is at. I know Nathan, one of our other 300 with Crusader enchanters in the guild, one of 10 or 9, he's told me that it's been a little rough. They're struggling to get a lot of the RFD mats and, level 40-ish stuff. So I know it's not doing hot there. I'd imagine it's not doing so hot at the, top end either. And losing one of them doesn't help. I can say that.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense.
So we're basically for Molten Core, and we're going to have to go in there pretty much naked.
We have a Google Doc. Let me see if I can bring that up for us. Hang on. And I can tell you our overall progression currently of where we are materials-wise. So for Black Lotus, we're 88% done. For Blindweed, 73% done. Dream Dust, 0% done. Dream Foil, 20%. Elemental Earth, 48%. This is a big one. Elemental Fire, we need 420. We have 122, so only 30% completed. Fade Leaf, 83%. Ghost Mushroom, 19. Gold Thorn, 77. Grave Moss, 5% done. I don't know how we're going to get that Grave Moss. We have 17.
Okay, I'm writing down. We have. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I could
sounds
go
good.
on with the percentages here, but you get the gist.
Yeah, yeah, it's looking good on the big black lotuses, but everything else is seeming looking
Okay.
a little sketch.
One last percentage here. Grom's blood, we have 101. We need 3,600. So we are 3% completed.
So we are brutally,
That's
and that is one of
currently
the most important things that we need as well.
consumables save lives. Consumables are how, despite sucking and being bad, how we don't die.
Mm-hmm.
That is it. So this is very important. I haven't even dug into the enchanting situation yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah,
Data Viewer, I want to remind you of one question about the hate guild thingy.
About the hate guild. Yeah. How do you respond to the allegations that OnlyFans is a hate content guild?
I mean, we kicked them out of the guild.
You don't agree with that? OnlyFans.
No, absolutely not. I don't think OnlyFans is a hate content guild, but we are capable of hating things.
Yes, that is true.
We are human. I don't have to say.
So I want to talk a little bit more about the 1 versus 1. I've been talking a little bit to Tyler 1 and his kind of preparation going into it and how he's been feeling heading into it. Now, some of my scouts did report that you seemed kind of worried last night.
Yes.
Kind of on the last entry here before the duel. How are you feeling mentally?
Well, so I've never dueled on a 60 warrior before. And I sure as hell have never done a 60 warrior versus another 60. Like, I would be more comfortable dueling a druid as a warrior because at least I've seen the druid's end. Last night I got some duels in. I got to feel out the pacing. I got to hit my buttons in PvP on a warrior for once. And I feel a lot better. But before I was able to do that, you know, I had no clue how it was going to feel. I had no clue, like, what kind of rage am I going to be getting? How often am I going to be parrying? I didn't know. Despite my 20 years of experience, I have never dueled on a 60 warrior.
Yeah, so this could really go either way. I also
Tyler really
sorry,
could win this.
Okay.
Like,
That's exciting, though.
I'm dueling. If I was on my druid out here dueling other people, I would lose 0 duels, assuming I have CDs. The only people that are going to beat me are counter comps or counter classes of at least gladiator players or above. However, I am losing every other duel to random people out here playing warrior.
As somebody who has gotten shit on by your druid, I can kind of believe that. But you've been losing duels to random people. That is wild.
I'm dueling random ass warriors and I'm losing. Sardako might beat me. He's out here. I haven't dueled him yet.
No way.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's got to take some gear off, but the thing is, I'm losing duels to people that are in damn near equivalent gear. I'm not doing hot out here, Zico. I'm really not.
Oh my god.
Now, I have not watched a T1 duel yet, nor have I dueled him. And I will say the people I'm dueling, I think, use key bindings. So I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
So what you're saying with that is that random warriors out in Durotar are potentially better at the game than T1.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I would see. I'll take that bet.
Yeah. So you're actually getting good practice then. But how do you feel heading into such a big duel with so much on stake? With as the favorite, because everybody that I've interviewed has said, "Oh, Soda's gonna take it easy. He's got the experience. He's got the movement, etc."
You're right. Everyone's banking on me winning, and I feel the pressure. I got a lot to lose here. Tyler's got nothing to lose. This can lose and just go the route of, "Oh, he's been playing the game for 20 years. What am I supposed to do?" He can always go that route, and everyone's like, "Nah, he's right. I agree with that." Me, I lose. How could this guy lose? He's been playing the game for 20 years. Isn't he like some PvP guy? Like, blah, 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 blah. I've got at stake here. I have had this mother has put me in this position. This is an actual like WoW player, like experienced WoW player's worst nightmare that I'm currently living. Yeah. These tables have been turned into a glorified death roll that other people that don't play the game can't calculate. They don't get it. They won't understand. They won't believe me when I tell them.
Good. It's so good.
So
Your reputation is at stake here.
Yes!
You have to win this.
On a
Yeah,
RNG.
Don't add extra pressure here, but you have to win this. You are representing all of us. Can you believe these league dogs talking smack for the rest of eternity about how easy our game is if you lose?
Yes.
You can't let that happen.
And you
Is why I taught him the wrong rotation.
You trained him.
I gave him the wrong rotation. I was sandbagging on your behalf. You
That's a
know the
lie,
weakness
and you
in the
know
opener.
it. I watched.
Okay, it's true. It is kind of a lie. But I did what I have to do, okay? It's rough out here. I don't know who's going to be war chief. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm getting a goddamn raid spot. I don't even know if I'm marked as a sweat. Like, what is going on here?
You are absolutely labeled as a sweat, Zico.
Yeah, so I'm not getting a raid spot.
That's not true. You don't know that. You could. I mean, the thing is, the other day, I was playing my warrior, Fury Prot. I didn't know Fury Prot warriors had Death Wish. I was spec'd Death Wish for probably about 12 hours of UBRS runs, and it wasn't on my bar. I didn't know I had it. Zico, that is...
Are you serious?
Yes. Alondo was in my call and said, dude, you need to open that Google Doc and uncheck yourself as a sweat. And I think he's right. Going to Strathhome, underestimated those mobs, instantly killed. Didn't have Death Wish on my bar for a good 2 years, had zero clue it was even there. Yeah, I blow. I've been humbled.
Oh my God.
So that's +1 raid spot that can be a sweat because it ain't going to be, I'm not a sweat. I suck.
I
Anyways.
actually second that, by the way. You should mark yourself as a non-sweat. I think that actually sounds like a great idea, by the way.
I'm writing this down. Non-sweat soda. Okay.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
So, who is somebody that you have met in OnlyFans that has kind of surprised you and that you've enjoyed your interactions with?
Grubby.
Obviously not Rat Bitch Sun Glitters.
Grubby. Grubby has been a phenomenal. He is. I had the opportunity to coach Grubby when he first started playing WoW. I almost want to go back to that VOD and watch how horrendously clueless he was. And now I watch him. This guy's using rank 1 Blizzard. Well, not anymore. He died. But he was using rank 1 Blizzard. He was doing all the things he needs to do. He's now playing a Druid, which is great. I'm glad he's playing that. I tried to coach him on Druid, but he already knew most everything I was going to tell him. It's not that complicated. So Grubby's been a treat to watch just be good at the game, starting from legitimately scratch.
We love Grubby.
Absolutely. I really do love Grubby. I think he's been probably the most impressive newcomer to the game. He's been somebody who not only has been managing his mana well, but also when he hits the fan, he's been able to toughen up and kick ass. So I think that's a great pick.
There was something else that was really. There was something else that was pissing me off.
I'm writing this down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My ego. It is in shambles, Zico. It really is in shambles. So, yeah, I die in Strathhome like a f***ing dog. Okay, I have to re-level. I'm enduring every punishment. Even my IRL ego is bad because I do squats and just get completely obliterated by my form. I can't even do 80 push-ups in an entire day physically. I mean, it wasn't even a sign of laziness. I physically couldn't do it. So my ego is in shambles there. And now probably the most hyped up duel I've ever done in my entire WoW career is happening to someone who's just started playing weeks ago, and I'm stressed.
Okay, you're writing down ego in shambles. Okay.
Can I offer you a piece of advice?
Go ahead.
From my personal experience, of course, the stakes wasn't at high in last or whatever year it was, the Makura tournament. It was only $100,000 on the line, and obviously not the prestige of being the guild master for OnlyFans. So
true.
But I can still imagine kind of how the pressure must have felt, because I constantly had certain people talking me up, talking about how good I was, and it did get into my head a little bit, and it did make me nervous. And at the end of it, I wasn't even happy that I did kind of well. I was just relieved at that point. So piece of advice for that is to try to just cancel out all the noise, lock the f in, and most importantly, believe in yourself. You know what you can do.
What do you mean cancel out the noise? Do I just not read my chat? Do I just sit here and stare at a wall?
Exactly. Just run ads.
I mean, I do. I already do that, but like,
Yeah, just-
I'm limited to 10 per
yeah.
hour.
What? You can double that easily. It's January, bro.
Okay, sure, you can do 20 per hour, but that still leaves 40 minutes of noise coming in per hour.
Yeah, I know, but you just have to try to mentally block out the rest, like, and at
So-
least think of like, okay, well, some of these guys are saying stupid shit, but at least I'm getting ad revenue from that, so whatever. And just lock the in, man. You got to believe in yourself here, man. If you
I'll
go
just
into that,
lock in.
yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, you have no chance. You have to believe in yourself.
I mean, if I had to bet on it, I'd bet on myself. I absolutely would bet on myself to win the duel. The reality is, I'm still kind of death rolling, man. The possibility of losing, and I don't have a lot of control over it, and people won't understand. They don't get it. They won't understand. I'll tell them, well, it's kind of RNG. Yeah, keep sucking on that copium, you WoW nerd. And they're going to queue up League and whatever, and I'm just going to just have to eat this.
Okay, you're writing down lots of excuses.
Listen, you just gotta lock the in, okay?
Okay,
It's
all
a
right.
death roll, yes,
All right,
but
writing
you
that
don't
down,
move like
just
a bot.
locking. It
Yes,
doesn't matter.
you don't move like a bot.
We're both hamstrung.
What do you do when you're facing somebody who moves like a bot? You just keep moving behind him. What do you face when you? What do you do when you
Our
face a
weapon
keyboard
swing
turner?
timer is 3.8. He's got 4 seconds to turn. I'm gonna hold D on my keyboard. It takes 1 second to do a 180. That's 1/4 pretty much of the weapon swing timer.
Just get behind him. Just backstab him, okay? When you're in there, think that you're on your feral druid and try to shred his.
Am I gonna
ass.
shift the hamstring?
Yes, absolutely.
We don't even have PV. Trinkets are banned. We don't even have trinket, Zico. He banned throwing weapons. I can't even throwing weapon. We can't
that's
even
tough.
shield swap.
That is absolutely cooked. He's removed all skill elements from this duel.
Yes!
Do you have charge on your mouse wheel at least?
No, he banned charge on mouse wheel because he doesn't like that.
What? Are you serious right now?
I can't.
I'm not gonna lie, that might have had something to do with me. I did tell him about that.
Oh, did you?
Writing down, he sounds very stressed.
Yes.
The one thing I got out of this is I removed racials, so he doesn't have war stomp.
Yeah, so you win easy. Troll. At least, like, the troll passive is way better than the Tauren passive.
No,
like,
it's
everyone
not.
knows that.
5% increased health. You think the troll passive is gonna make up for that? Ticking for what? 2 HP per 10 minutes?
Yeah,
No.
just kite him for 10 minutes.
With what?
That's easy.
Kite him how?
Just run.
Oh, a hamstring?
Just
Okay.
run.
Okay.
Just dead zone him with hamstring, dude. You got this, man.
Zico, you know how.
This is Zico's lawyer speaking in. Wait, is this Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? What is going on? I put my house on the line, Soda.
I don't know what to tell you.
What am I hearing? Throwing is banned? What is going on? Everything is banned.
Tefix,
This
have you
is
just now
insane.
learned the rules?
Yes, I didn't know the rules. I thought you guys were going to have a legitimate match. This is like you playing with your hands tied back.
Yes. Yes, it is.
The elements of outplaying is not there. What is this?
The only
It's
element of outplay is disarm and fear. There's no weapon chain, so disarm is in play, which is kind of a big deal, and fear. However, Tyler banned me from getting any add-ons, so I'm not very experienced at tracking what add-ons are. Like, I have to turn off weapon swing timer, and I can't get Omnibar to track Berserker Rage, and I can't track what stance he's in. I have to just look at the visuals because that's what he has to do. So he's banned that.
That is
Honestly, I respect it. I think you're
it's
giving me a
fair.
fair shot.
Yeah, I know.
I can't
I
wait to
agree.
see it.
Sure, but the reality is what I have on the line. If we could both use add-ons, he wouldn't be able to even use them. He's just staring at his buttons, clicking them. I can at least like use my 20 years of experience in some shape or form, but I can't. But when I lose, if I lose, where was your 20 years of experience, Sodapoppin? Where was he? Removed it. He removed it.
No one's gonna remember this, by the way. If you lose, you're just gonna be the biggest loser.
I know. I'm
Yeah, no
fully
one's gonna
aware.
care about these.
I'm fully aware of what will happen, not what I want to happen, not what will happen. I know. And I know me rambling like this is not helping. But what am I supposed to do?
Well, this is an interview, okay? He had to give one as well. It is what it is. Of course, the stakes are a little bit higher for you, but the point still stands. The people of OnlyFans, they need to hear it from their war chiefs here so they know which horse to back when it comes down to it. Now, Soda, I will say, you guys are doing a best of 9. And as the more experienced player, this is in your favor.
I agree with that.
Sure, you're going to get RNG a few
years
duels,
of WoW
but
experience.
it should even out a little bit in your
WoW
favor
add-on
unless you get
experience.
absolutely giga unlucky, in which case, well, that's just tough shit.
Now, so the rules are already kind of laid out, so I can say this. How do you think Tyler will react if I mount up at the beginning of the duel and don't let him charge at all?
I think that you should absolutely do that, but I think you should save that for maybe a later duel. If you do it right in the start, he's going to try to do the same back to you.
No, that's fine. No, I want to remove charge.
Okay, then yeah, do it immediately.
It's just less RNG, right? In my favor. That's the idea.
Yeah, unless you're more confident that you will get to charge more often, in which case...
I don't think I will. He has 10
you.
MS. He actually has a ping advantage versus me as well.
Mm-hmm. But he also has a daughter, by the way.
You're right. I forgot about that fact. That changes a lot.
Yeah, you might want to double think about that for a second. But on that same kind of topic, what is your preparation looking like here for the final hours? Tyler, he's going to hit up a DM and kind of get his fingers warm in there, do some tanking. What is your preparation looking like? After that, he's going to duel Sony, or at least get some coaching from Sony. Do you have anything planned up?
No, I'm just dueling. I sat with Biotox. We did some dueling, and I really kind of learned about, like we just basically dueled each other, and all we did was complain about, oh, parry, ugh, miss, ugh. Like, that's it. And I asked Bio, and he said, this is how warrior duels go. It's both of us complaining about misses and parries. And then I was like, all right, anything else, Bio? He's like, well, I would give you some tips on how to use defensive stance and shield swapping, but those are banned. So what you're really doing is everything you can. Like, this is it. I'm like, okay. It's like, so I just started dueling randoms, and randoms started beating me. I would win sometimes. Depends on who parried and who crit. That's really the deciding factor every single time. There were very few times where I got anything like, oh, hey, my 20 years shined through and I got a good fear off into bandage. Very few times that happened. Yeah,
no, absolutely. I think the first hit could be clutch, but probably not even going to be useful in a lot of the duels because of the random deep wounds procs. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had for you here.
We're PvE spec. Because that's what Tyler's used to, so I gotta be the same spec as him.
Wait, you don't get piercing howl?
No.
Wait, what?
No piercing howl. Don't have that.
Oh, so you can't even do like
I can't even make
plays. You can't. You actually can't make plays.
No, I actually can't. What were you listening? I'm not lying to you. I don't have piercing howl. We that's it. We don't even have improved hamstring. There's no throwing weapons. We have a 5 out of 5 improved battle shout.
What the?
Yeah, this is the build, man. This is what we're rocking. Place your bet, Zico.
I mean, I originally bet 5-1 in your favor. I might reduce that to like a 5-3.
Yeah, that's about where I feel. Oh yeah,
I still think you're winning this.
I think so too. Like, I still think just my instincts will kick in. I have faith in my instincts, and I've got more experience. I absolutely do. I would bet on myself, but it's not guaranteed. It's not.
No, it's definitely not.
So
okay, getting some confidence. Writing this down.
Hey, you're in the same boat as me, Zika. You want to trade places? You want to try this? Come on, Zico. You got second place in the CD like Magara. You're sure that you're not washed up. That wasn't that long ago, right?
No, it was a while ago. I've gained a few pounds since then. I've gained. I lost 1v1 to Ren the other day.
You think you could still?
I think I'm good with that.
Whether you win or
so you don't
not,
think you could win?
Never be my war chief. You are
it's
the
not that I think
chief.
I can't
I love
win.
You,
I just like I wouldn't want to be in the
Tyler.
hot seat again. And also I wouldn't want to do that to Tyler. Like, he seems like a nice guy,
Okay, that's very humble of you.
Yeah, that's just me. I'm not cocky at all. I'm just a humble guy, you know. Just trying to provide really for my fellow homies.
Of course. Do we have
Hey,
any
yeah.
idea who's going to commentate on this? Do we have setups for that? All I've done is set up the summons, and I think we have a place where you can bet gold.
I have no idea.
Ooh,
I mean, I can do it, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been up for 16 hours. So it might be a bit cooked.
So I think Zaryu and Pika are going to do it. You can do it too, Zico, but maybe we should have like an official commentator. I just don't know who should do it, if we should assign someone.
Get Zarya and Pika. I think that would be a great duo for commentary.
Okay, Zaryu and Pika can commentate it. I just don't. Me and Tyler should be in a call, and I guess Peekaboo can just fucking watch and react, and just, or Zart and Zaryu. Maybe they can get in a call together and just watch it. But we should have
I think
summons.
That sounds good.
Summon should be able to summon a lot of guildies, only guildies. The spots will not be known, and we'll be jumping to a lot of different locations throughout.
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I think between each round, we should also have Dash, if he's around, to kind of like, you know, like present the round or like do a little hype intro.
Yeah. Wait,
and
who's
also
Dash?
conduct the interview. That's the LCS host.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can get the big ass intros for this crazy epic skill battle. I think I'm all for it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's us, Dash. Yes.
That would
Okay.
be sick, actually. He's amazing at it. Also, he should do interviews like with whoever wins at the end. I think that could be
course.
hype.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
That's pretty much all I had for you in terms of
Okay.
interview questions.
All right.
I'm glad we ended on a lighter note. It was a good interview. Very nice.
Yeah,
Did my
Thanks for
best.
coming.
I hope it was good enough to get me off of the list. I guess we'll just have to find out and eventually get me a raid spot as well. But, you know,
see.
I'm not, you know, we'll see what happens.
Well, just remember,
thank you very much.
The first Molten Core doesn't even matter. I mean, it does, but like there's 2 MCs per week after that in Anixia's. Minimum. There might be 3. I mean, depending on how much we can actually farm.
I'm just saying, bro, I'm jumping down in Ren's room. I think it might be time to reconsider that sweat position that you have me on. Hell, I even lost a Makurat showback, so, you know, there's a lot to consider there. But yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
definitely he
pretty much all I
outplayed
had.
you hard. It was sad and pathetic. I saw that. Can't believe. I think you are washed up now, Zico. I don't think you
I
got
actually
it
am.
anymore.
I even cheated, like, just to, like, win, so.
Yeah, no surprise. Either way, GG's, and I'll see you guys in a little less than 3 hours for the dueling bullshit. Hopefully you guys are there.
Yeah.
Appreciate the interview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, thank you
Good
for
luck.
coming. Thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sodapoppin, twitch.tv/Sodapoppin. Please give
Wow,
him a
thank you.
follow. Yeah, no, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for being here.
All right, appreciate it.
Bye, Soda.
Bye.